It's the 14th of November and already my youth are talking how they're seeing Christmas adverts on TV. Are you? Let's learn from that and start talking about Christmas early. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is happy season. We are chill and this is how we roll. It's Christmas! Well, it's not Christmas. Well, it will be Christmas, so it's kind of Christmas. Well, that's the question, isn't it? When does Christmas actually begin? Is it just one day, or is it an entire season? I mean, marketers and advertisers, they've got this figured out. They can squeeze Christmas for all it's worth, which is a really cynical, but actually, if you think about it, Christmas should be more than one day. In fact, I've got a philosophy. You get Christmas right, and your whole life changes. Which is why we're going to spend 6 weeks talking about Christmas. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how Christmas is actually a metaphor for life. And there's so many things about Christmas. You get it right, you get your life right. And tonight we're just going to talk about one of those aspects, okay? We're going to talk about happiness, which is why it's happy season tonight. Specifically, we're using the movie Elf. Every week that we're doing, we're basing it on a beloved Christmas movie. I even asked my youth a few months ago, what are your favorite Christmas movies? So now I know what their favorites are, and that's what we're going to do the rest of the weeks on. So we know these are going to be popular themes. So tonight is Elf night, and we're talking about happiness. Our 10-word statement for tonight is happiness is a choice that you can make for everybody. If you've seen the movie Elf, then you know exactly that's what it's all about. There's actually a brackets at the end of the 10-word statement. So it's happiness is a choice you can make for everybody, in brackets, including yourself. And I'm going to talk tonight about how happiness is actually a choice that you can make. And in fact, Christmas teaches us how to make that choice. If only you knew. So tonight is all about Elf, the movie Elf. So we're going to just recreate a few of the scenes from it. Let me show you how we're going to do that, okay? First thing, if you've seen any of the youth for a while, any of our videos, you're going to recognize the cardboard boxes. We have been using these again and again. Right now, it's just a very shallow barrier going across there, okay? If you want to know how to get cardboard boxes, then watch our Minecraft night, where I showed you how when we had 100 of them plus. But you can get them yourself, and you can actually get them for free as well. But go and have a look at that video. Okay, behind here, we have got footballs. And we have got ball pool balls, okay? That means we have an awful lot of balls. Now then, that's a term that guarantees to make your youth happy, because you're going to make them snigger all night long just every time you say the word balls. It's going to happen, get used to it. Okay, these two things, flyaway footballs and ball pool balls, these are really great investments. I can't recommend them highly enough. These are like £5 for 100 in the local supermarket, and I can't even tell you how long we've had these. We've had them for years. I just go and bring them out again and again and again. We've actually got we've got 3 bags of these, and this isn't even all of them. There's another bag in the cupboard that I didn't even bother getting out, because you only want so much mess to have to tidy up. But we're going to use these for snowball fights, because that's a big theme in the Elf movie. So we're going to have a snowball fight, but not using snowballs, just using these. And for bonus points, there are giant snowballs as well. And this is just a game where people are going to be throwing snowballs at each other. Really easy, really simple, but an awful lot of fun, and everybody's going to get involved. We're using these for dodgeball at the end as well. Again, these really great investment for your youth, because you can do all kinds of games with them. I recommend getting flyaways, okay? Get these because, well, if you get a Casey football, say goodbye to anything in the church hall that means anything to you, because it will get destroyed. These things, they're not going to break anything, and they're really versatile. Tonight we're playing dodgeball in free time, but you can play football, volleyball, any kind of thing with this, and they're really useful for the games that you want to play in your main event as well. Again, they're pennies, they're really cheap. So that's the majority of what we're using tonight. There is something else we're using, however. Let me just show you. This is pieces of paper cut into stars. You can see we're sparing no expense. But what we're doing is we're putting on the back of this some double-sided sticky tape, and they're going on the back of those stars. If you've seen the movie Elf, you're going to know that there's a bit where he jumps to put a star on top of a Christmas tree. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to jump and put those stars on top of a Christmas tree. And if you turn around, you can see the Christmas tree. Okay, again, I talked to you about cardboard. I actually have a video coming up. I've already filmed it, I just can't post it yet, which shows you preparing for all 6 weeks at the same time. I prepared for all 6 weeks you're about to see from here to Christmas in 1 week. In 1 week, and part of it was this. One of my helpers was Becky, holding the camera there. Say hello.
Hi.
There you go. Okay, I also had Beth helping me to paint this, and Chelsea helped out. This is just cardboard, exactly the same cardboard from those boxes, just cut into these shapes and then covered in felt, which is fairly cheap. The bottom, I ran out of felt, so I just got some cheap green paint from the supermarket and just painted this at the bottom. So that's it. It's a Christmas tree made out of this stuff, and around the back here, it's this staging blocks. The exact same staging blocks that I used to make those giant presents up there, which previously were a thing that a clown jumped out of and was a thing to put a witch's cauldron on. It's the same stuff. I'm going to talk to you about how to get stuff like this in a video that's coming up. But this is it. It's just a load of card. You'll see there's some crash mats there for landing on, because guys are going to come running up, jump up, put a start, and then they'll land. If you don't have crash mats, bed mattresses will do, and you can get them for free as well, but a video is coming up to tell you how to do that. So that's the first 2 games. The first is a snowball fight. The second one is how high can you put a star on the Christmas tree. The third one, our props aren't in the room because they've actually been cooked and they're staying out there. The final will be a spaghetti eating contest, but if you've seen Elf, you will know that it's spaghetti eating with syrup and maybe some chocolate in there as well. So that's it. So that's 3 games, really simple. Ball pool balls and footballs, a load of cardboard, some felt and some paint. This took quite a while to do, but as I say, I prepared for the whole 6 weeks in just 1 week. In fact, the majority of it I did in just a few days. But again, there's a video coming up. It'll be at the end of December, early January, where I'll show you how to do all of this, where you can prep everything in just 1 week. And if you spend that week doing that prep, you'll find that you can actually put the production value of your club nights up. I mean, Minecraft was last week, this is this week. You might have noticed that the production values are getting higher. The nights are getting a bit wilder and crazy with bigger, more elaborate props. It's just because I prepped all 6 weeks in just 1 week. So I'm only spending a few hours a week actually putting this all together now. So that's it for now. There's more videos coming up, there's more how-tos coming up. I'm going to do a how to get the money together for all this kind of stuff, how to get these kind of props so that you've got all this stuff to use, how to manage your time so that you can do all this stuff without burning out. I'm just a normal guy. Our church has around 20, 30 members on a Sunday. We are not a big church, okay? It's not beyond you to do this kind of thing, but I want to help you to be able to do it. So go to the website down below, www.wearechill.com. You go there, you can join in the Facebook group, get into discussion, and I will help you to be able to do all this kind of stuff in your church. I don't care who you are, I don't care what your resources are, what size of church you've got. It doesn't matter. You can do stuff like this or better. You can do amazing youth nights. You can, and I want to help you do that, okay? So go to wearechill.com, join the conversation, ask me for help. I want to give you help, okay? Okay, we're going to go to the games live now, okay? So this is it. We're going to go We Are Chill, and this is how we roll. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. ask for something, actually. I'm going to ask for Becky and Chelsea and Beth Higginson, where is she? To come on. Come on, all three. Be careful not to step on the pasta. Okay, there you go.
Like this one?
Yes. It's pasta. Right, sit down, Kate. Right, okay. Alright, guys. Shh. I want to ask you something, okay? Have you ever read a status from any one of these where they were less than happy? Yeah. Stay there. Who have you ever heard say, fuming? Not even having it. Right? Okay. I think it's fair to say that these guys go through the first share of challenges. I think that's pretty fair to say. However, listen up. I want you to take a look at these guys on the screen. Let me get to them. There we go. Right. Okay. Now, this is a place called Zoe's Place. It's a hospice for children who, as you can see, are not born with the best start in life. Okay, now I showed a video last week about a fireworks show that they did at Whitaker's there. Yeah, and the money from that goes to help out places like Zoe's Place. Guys, face down. Last weekend you raised £4,000.
What?
There you go, right? So, and they're still counting. Come in. So that's at least 4,000. That's what they've counted so far. Money's still coming in. Okay? So that's what you spend your Friday morning and Saturday evening doing. Okay, let me ask you, okay? How does it make you feel? Come on.
Amazing.
It puts a smile on your face, right? There you go, right, okay. Think about it, we're going to take a seat, because this is the thing I want to talk to you about, okay? Some of you might think that today is a bit early to start talking about Christmas. Shh. But I want to tell you, okay, Christmas is not a day. Christmas is a state of mind. Christmas is a way of being. And this personifies it really, really well. Right, I want to ask you this. Have you ever wanted to write a status? Fuming. Not having it. Flip it on me and flip on them. Right, okay. Come on. Who, even this year, who's been through some really dark moments when you would happily just go and stab someone in the eyes with a pair of scissors? Yes? And, you know, we all know that Tom would far more elaborately kill people and then eat them because he writes it on Facebook all the time. Right? Okay. Right. But, what I just gave you was an example of actually how to deal with that and how to change that situation. Exactly what those guys just did, right then. And it's actually, it all comes back down to Christmas. Right, who's looking forward to getting presents at Christmas? Who's ever really looked forward to giving presents at Christmas? Right, why do you enjoy giving presents at Christmas? Because when you see someone, guys, when you see someone with a present or something that you've done for them that makes them happy, it makes you happy, right? Right? Let me just ask that again. When you do something for someone and you can see it makes them really, really happy, it makes you happy, right? Just like those guys, that I told them something amazing they just did, and it made them happy. In your darkest moments, you have the choice of whether or not to be happy. Because, and here's the thing, 10 simple words, you know how we do every week, 10 simple words. Happiness is a choice that you can make for anyone. And in addition to that is including yourself. And here's the thing, okay? You can't control what other people do to you. And I bet everybody in here has experienced that people do stuff to you and it makes you feel rubbish. Right? Makes you feel horrible. Stuff other people do, but you can't control that. But you can control what you do to other people. You can control that absolutely. And as you know from Christmas, you experience it all the time. When you do something to make someone happy, that happiness, it's contagious, right? Because happiness is. Everybody likes to be around happy people because they make you happy. Happiness is contagious. You can control the happiness of everybody around you. When you make someone else happy, it will make you happy. So when you're feeling like death because someone's done something really unfair and horrible and you want to kill someone, try this. Try this. Do a Christmas. Go out and do something nice. Yeah, sure. You know what? If someone's going to laugh at that. Alright. No, okay. That is not the way to deal with your happiness. Stop. All right. But you know what? Here's the thing, right? I'm actually glad that I said that because it made you lot laugh. And when I make you lot laugh, it makes me happy. The whole reason I did all them stupid videos, and I actually had to pay for them as well, because you have to pay for my downloading. Right. It's ridiculous money. But you know what? It's worth it because I got to see you guys smiling and happy, and that makes me happy. The reason I do this job, is because I love seeing you guys happy. If you could take a leaf out of my book, if you could learn anything from me, it's this. It's the lesson of Christmas. Go and make someone else happy and it will make you happy. No matter how you're feeling, no matter what's going on in your life, you just go and make someone happy and it will cheer you up. Doing that, you can control how happy you are anytime. Sometimes you're in the blues and you're having a pity party and woe is me, and you're tempted to concentrate on being unhappy. Sure, you can do that for a bit, but sooner or later you need to break that. The sooner you just decide, you know what, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to choose to be happy, to cheer myself up, I'm going to go make a cup of tea for my mum or something, you know. Anything that they're not expecting that just makes them smile, when they smile, you'll smile. And when you do that, you can control your mood. Learn this lesson from Christmas. Happiness is a choice. You can choose it for other people, and when you do, you choose it for yourself. I dare you to try it and tell me I'm wrong. Trust me on this, okay?